Pakistan has been facing a lot of security challenges because of the critical neighborhood. There are a lot of angles to that. But once we discuss the common neighbor, Afghanistan, this is the country that we actually had a plan to use this country for its own betterment, that Pakistan and other countries should be going through Afghanistan so Afghanistan's own economy develops. But what we see right now in the light of UN reports and other international global watch lists, Afghanistan is sort of a problem for the entire neighborhood. And that is why Pakistan is taking alternative routes through Iran and China and Turkey to reach to you. If you can correct me if I'm wrong. So what you see, what exactly all the countries should do to stop terrorism being infiltrated from the soil of Afghanistan, and what exactly goes through your mind when you think about security challenges in Afghanistan?
So in general, when it comes to security challenges in our region, what we believe is that we have to develop collective security measures. We have to develop practical steps to address these kind of challenges, because no country in the world can address these challenges effectively alone. Yes. So that's why we should join our hands. Because if we want to boost our regional connectivity, as I already said, security is a backbone. Without security, we cannot develop. Number two, we have to develop economic projects, including our regional connectivity. For example, last year, our government officially announced that we are going to construct a railroad that would connect our countries.
A very vital project, yeah.
Yeah. So we should be closely interconnected and interrelated. In this case, we would have less reasons, to do all this stuff and to be more reasonable, to be more constructive.
And how do you plan to do it? If the country who's actually involved, there is a picture right now. It's you, it's us, it's the other countries, and in the center it's Afghanistan, which can develop itself overnight, but they're not ready to do it. So how you would convince them to come to terms and think about their own people?
In fact, with Afghanistan, we have developed so far very good relations, and we have talks on this issue as well. They fully support this project. Yeah. They fully support this idea. And when it comes to this kind of regional cooperation, I just want to give you one very, one of the most famous examples. It is about the European Union.
Exactly.
What was happening last century? First World War, Second World War, Germany, France, England, they were, fighting all the time. Have a look what is happening now.
True.
They have one of the best integration models in the world. And as of today, these countries, they are the largest trade partners to each other.
True.
So this is our ultimate goal. We want to boost our regional cooperation, and Afghanistan should be, and inshallah will be, an integral part of our regional cooperation.
You seem very, very hopeful.
Yeah.
And this was exactly my question, that what exactly is stopping Afghanistan from becoming supportive and, developmental, not just towards its own country, but for the neighbors as well?
Sometimes, frankly speaking, I would say it takes some time to transform regional cooperation, to transform our relations. I can tell you even more. In our Central Asian region, some our Central Asian brothers, some other our Central Asian nations, they also have had different
problems,
issues, disputes, territorial disputes, and so. But nowadays, everything is done.
Because now they know that we can't move forward without the talks of development.
Absolutely.
So
and
how much time will take to make Afghanistan understand about it?
You see, the thing is that...
Because you said you are in talks with them. How much time you need?
No, what we see is that within next... this is my promise. Within next, I would say, let's say 5 years, we will enjoy a completely different regional landscape of regional cooperation.
Excellency, what is Pakistan's role in your eyes, being the only nuclear power in this region? And there is no doubt about Pakistan's military might, the way they are advancing their own, indigenous military hardware and products. What is your view about Pakistan's role in in stabilizing the peace, not only in South Asia, but Central Asia and in the general globally?
No, in general, I think that we should strengthen our military cooperation. I must say that when it comes to our bilateral relations, Kazakhstan and Pakistan, our military cooperation domain is probably one of the most developed.
Yes,
I
can
today,
understand.
and I'm really happy to see this positive dynamic. But we should move further. We should diversify our cooperation. We should boost our, for example, military technical cooperation, because we know that you have excellent, solutions, military technical solutions, if I may say so. And in general, we should boost our cooperation for the sake of the security of our region.
True. So, what are you eyeing at? It's the Air Force of Pakistan, it's the land forces,
Everything.
It's the naval forces,
Everything.
all of three?
Of
All?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you like the most about Pakistan's military, armed forces?
Frankly speaking,
One word and one sentence, if you can.
I would say a very mighty army, one of the strongest armies in the world. This is it. This is, a very important factor.
You might be aware of the Pakistani military diplomacy as well.
Yes.
And we have, we are very proud nation in saying that yes, Pakistan's military is not only guarding the ideological and geographical, realms and borders of Pakistan, but also they are looking at a lot of things that are strategic but compulsory.
Yeah.
So military diplomacy from Pakistan's side, we always see you meeting the Field Marshal and the President and the Prime Ministers. So what's your view about Pakistan's civil military leadership, which is right now taking Pakistan ahead in diplomatic realms as well?
I must say that military diplomacy is a very, active diplomacy in Pakistan and contributes greatly. I'll give you another example. In April last year, Honorable Field Marshal visited for the first time ever our country, Astana, our capital, and he met with President of Kazakhstan, and they discussed a broad range of issues in terms of our bilateral cooperation. And thanks to his visit to Kazakhstan,
the president agreed to come to Pakistan.
President is coming, and we are moving our agenda to a new level. So this is, this visit says it all.
So what President likes most about the Field Marshal Sayyid Asim Munir?
In general, his vision. Frankly speaking, his vision.
He's very strong in his,
very strong
visions and
but
everything.
Very visionary, personality. Then he had talks with our foreign minister, with our Field Marshal when he was in Astana. Yeah, he met with our foreign minister. He met with our defense minister. So what I'm saying is that he was not focused only on our military cooperation. He was also focused
overall.
Absolutely. So this is why I'm saying that he is a man of great visionary. Of great vision.
So when we can exactly expect the respected President of Kazakhstan, for how many days, and what is the level of delegation he's bringing in, having, what sort of hopes from Pakistan?
So what I see is that probably it will be the largest delegation ever from Kazakhstan.
Number? What's the number?
It's, frankly speaking, what we expect, about 300 people.
Oh, wow. This is gigantic.
Business people, our sports federations, our culture, and many others.
Yeah, you're right. I think if I'm not wrong, we received the delegation of China previously, comprising of some 300 officials in last event of SU. You were there.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
What are the target areas? Are we expecting some MOUs to be signed or final shape of, what do we call it, agreements?
Frankly speaking, I'm not allowed to share.
So, Excellency, you need to tell people,
But still, what we expect that Foreign Ministry of Pakistan is going to announce soon the details. But let me assure you that...
But we can talk about the areas exactly. What areas?
Security.
Everything.
Trade, investment, cultural diplomacy, sports diplomacy, education.
Sports too.
Education, and then, our cooperation in the military domain. So a lot of things. We will be covering almost each and every area of mutual interest. For example, when it comes to sports diplomacy, during last 5 years, we have developed excellent relations between different federations.
That's too good to hear.